HVAC people!
All right, I got a unit back here that the customer said that is making a loud noise on the condenser fan motor. So it has bad bearings in it. I tried to put some lubricant on there, but gonna have to change it out. See if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's making like a little whining noise. All right, so it's an RPM 825, 16 horsepower. So I have that right here. I'm gonna go ahead and change it out. 825, 1/3 to 1/8. So that'll work. All right, so I got my power off. Need to verify, but I did once before when I lubricated. That disconnect works. So, as you can see, I'm discharging the capacitor. I'm gonna take this black and the orange and the purple off the fan. That's all we have there. So we still doing no cooling calls here. Little mixture, I've been getting no cooling and no heat. People just been wanting to check the heat before they have to use it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this fan blade off first, so I won't risk bending it. So like every one of my cans, I lose the top to them. Hope that fan ain't bent right there. I tried to rock the bearing, check these bearings kind of like this. It's a little play in it, but not much. So like I say, but I made sure all the screws and stuff are tight. So they got to be where that noise come from. I hope it is anyway. All right, so to me this is the best pulley in the world, but you got to be careful and not to put your set screws on your keyhole or your set screw keyhole there. All right, how you doing? You coming through? Yes, sir. All right. You see? All right, you see that box? Yeah. All right. All right, like I said, I just want to make sure that these screws right here, you can't line it up exactly where that hole at, or you'll strip out your keyhole. That wouldn't be good. You know, I done it. My first time using it, I done it. And Couldn't put that key back in there, script it out. And I knew it wasn't on there good. All right, let's go.
You're good right there.
All right, no problem. What you got going on, Roof?
Just gotta get a pizza.
Yeah.
Little sample for the HOA.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It's a little tiny shaft over here. To me, that's the easiest way to get a fan blade off. You ain't gotta worry about sanding nothing down. Sometimes you do, but. All right. Alright, so I just make sure those 3 screws good and tight. Should twist right on now. So it is coming up. Sometimes you can put a 3/4 thing socket on here too. If you want to use a drill bit, but you gotta be careful not to strip your threads out. Easy does it. And that shaft was pretty rusty. All right, you got it.
Have a good day.
All right, you too now. All right, what we got here? Might not be able to reuse those. All right, so I can't complain. It's been the winter time so far. I know we probably started slowing up, but I still been getting like 1 or 2 calls a day. that I can run. I got 2 installs lined up. You know me, by running my company on my own, pretty much debt free. I honestly don't even have to run a car every day. Especially if I get like 1 or 2 installs a month. I'm fine. All right, so yeah, I don't know if you can probably kind of hear. I hear it. So this is my new motor. Oh, what kind of rotation we got here? Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. I think CCW, yeah, that's counterclockwise, right? 'I'm just gonna cut that ground wire off. We'll be grounded to the chassis. So counterclockwise is yellow, yellow, and purple, purple. Yellow, yellow, purple, purple. So it's already set up for what I need. And the cap, 7.5 cap. .5 cap. Alright, let's hope all screws in here. There we go. Alright, so misplaced my left 11/30 seconds, but 11/30 seconds, if you had it, it'll fit down right on there with no problem, but we're gonna have to do this thing manually. But 11/30 seconds fit down right on there. I ordered one off Amazon. You get the hollow one, and it'll fit right down on your screws. But I don't feel like looking for it now, so we'll just do it by hand. Hey, for the people that watch me, I try to encourage you, hey, this is the best feeling in the world. Go ahead and get your contract license, start working for yourself. I've been missing this all my life. I was telling my wife earlier, Monday morning, she be wanting me to run errands with her sometimes. you know, go to grocery store for Thanksgiving or something like that, Thanksgiving cooking. And you know, if I work for a company on a Monday morning or something, I can't go. I have to wait. Because you know, sometimes you work with somebody else. You work 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening sometimes later. Then you're tired. Tell my wife, man, I feel like I'm on a big vacation. I want to get up at 10, schedule my first appointment from 10 to 12. I always leave a 3-hour window. I usually do from 9 to 12 for my first call in the morning. And if it's a day we want to do something, I want to get to that first appointment at 12 o'clock if I want to. But you know, I'm an early bird. But residential, I usually, when I work for a company, you know, I start at 6 in the morning. I used to be first one there. So, but I still get up early. Like I said, I just run my first call whenever I get ready. I look at my books or whatever. And, you know, I can play around on the computer for a couple hours, drink a cup of coffee. Man, it's nice. Like I said, got to get out that 8 hours a day mind frame, 40 hours a week. 40 hours a week irrelevant. You know, it's just about profit. You know, you run a couple jobs, you don't have to work 40 hours a week. Sometimes you work 4, 5 hours a week and get paid like you work 40. You know, it's a difference. You know, like I said, I love it though. And especially since the weather getting a little milder and cooler. And we never had like below freezing in the winter time, so you pretty much schedule. There's no emergency, so you can pretty much schedule how you want to schedule. You got something planned, you tell the customer you'll be there, you know, next couple days or so. They ain't really got no problem with it. Because right now we can run no AC or no heat. And it's gonna be between 74 and 78 in your house. All right, so we got these 4 screws mounted on here pretty tight. I got some anti-seize in my truck. Like I say, in commercial work, we usually put that on the fan blade. I see in residential people don't do it too tough. All right, so I'm gonna cut these off. Take that drain plug off also. Well, I say, see, I ain't in no hurry. No hurry at all. We ain't trying to set no record. I didn't really want to cut that wire, but I usually leave one of the wires in here so I can just pull it through easy, but kind of forgot to do that. But look like these went through pretty easy. Thought I'd bring a piece of PVC. I guess I can get that later. On them shorter condensers, sometimes you gotta cut this thing. I had one time rubbing the compressor. All right. All right, so that fan blade was probably about, I'm just gonna eyeball it. About right here. All right, I want to say too, hey, I appreciate all the subscribers. I know a lot of time I get on here, I talk about the negative and the people that hate, but 99.9% of my subscribers, man, I appreciate y'all. A lot of people email me, you know, telling me how much I help them. A lot of people call. A lot of times I don't really have, you know, time to take the calls. And I really didn't sign up for YouTube I mean, I want to inspire, but I inspire in my way. So if you do call or you email and I don't reply, because sometimes I do read them and I'm mean to reply, but it kind of crossed my mind. But at the end of the day, I didn't necessarily sign up for YouTube or start making YouTube. I really kind of started to inspire people and try to motivate them, you know, try to get a skill. And one day, open your own company there. Well, you got to get the skill first. You got to get the, you know, you got to learn the trade. Once you learn the trade, I think, you know, build a good foundation and jump out there and at least try it out. Once you got skill, if it don't work, you can always get a job. So you shouldn't be scared of the, you know, the risk, because there's really no risk. You know, so, because even if you fail as a business owner or entrepreneur, you'll never forget the trade, you know. But kind of, if you can kind of set it up a way where you can burn that bridge where you like, because I think once you get out here on your own, you'll never want to, you know, go back and work for somebody. But you'll just have to, you know, build a platform, build your customer base. And if you're good at what you do, you're going to get word of mouth. Like I said, I ain't really never think, when people say they don't hand out business cards or do any kind of marketing, they just really do word of mouth. They really do work. You know, once you get out there, people will tell a friend to tell a friend, a family member tell a family man. And you'll kind of, especially when you get in a circle, you know, you meet some people that's kind of like in real estate and stuff like that. They not always the best customers sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's money. Especially working for yourself, you're gonna get the profit, so it kind of makes sense. But what I was saying though, just far as I'm not obligated, you know, to answer phones. I mean, I don't answer my phone. I hire somebody to answer my phone. But I know a lot of people see my business numbers on my truck, and that's for customers. That's not for YouTubers. That's not for techs on YouTube, and people that inspire to be a business owner. And, like I say, if I'm putting out, you know, free content on YouTube, and hopefully I get the chance to elaborate, make videos, elaborate on some of the questions. But like I say, I'm not obligated to answer anybody's question. You know, YouTube, just because I'm on YouTube, don't be like, okay, you know, why did he didn't answer my call, or why? Because I don't have to, you know. But I mean, I wish the best for you, but use my content that I do put out on YouTube, and then you start, you know, investigating, doing your own research on, if I put Start Your LLC. Now it's up to you to find out, you know, go to Barnes & Noble or whatever bookstore you got, or YouTube, you know, how to get, you know, you got to dig into whatever, even changing a fan motor. You know, if you're new in the game, okay, I put it out there, oh, what is a capacitor? Okay, 9 times you do your due diligence on looking any information up. If it's something I say, you got to have business insurance or open up a business bank account. As far as marketing, I'm signed up with the Better Business Bureau. Just the information on that, I mean, you got to dig deep into it. Okay, why is he with the Better Business Bureau? And like I told you, go ahead and start your LLC now, even 3 years down the road. 3 years down the road, you start your company, but the Better Business Bureau, you can't just go with them and put on your website you've been in business, you know, 3 years if you only been in business for 3 weeks. But like I said, if you started your business, you know, earlier, and that's just with the LLC name, because you're gonna say, bam, 2020. You can start as LLC, then you can put that on your website. That's why I say, you know, loans and stuff like that. You want to see that you've been established for such many years. And you got your LLCs, it's going to start with that date. But you just want to do your own investigation. You know, like I say, I'm not obligated to tell anybody anything. You know, say, don't come across like that. Like I say, you know, YouTube, I don't know a lot of y'all, but I mean, I met a lot of y'all, but I get a lot of emails and say, you know, I encourage you. I'm with my local chamber of commerce. That might be something you want to look into. So you got to do your own digging. Okay, why is he with his local commerce? Because I want to, and I've been with them a year now. Been with the Better Business Bureau a year now. You can see it. Probably see that on my website. You can go to Better Business Bureau. So if anybody say that I did them any type of way, they can report me. You know, but you know, some older people like the Better Business Bureau, so they might let me see if this company legit. They don't have to be older, but no, I'm a legit company. I'm honor all my warranties. You know, I try to guarantee all my work, and I'm this type of person. If I charge you, if I can't fix it, I'll give you a refund. You know, depending on what it is. We have to be fair. But I don't go out. I kind of know my skill, my trade, so I'm not going to intentionally bail out on you or anything like that. A company can go, a customer can go, and we'll figure this thing out. You know, I try to guarantee my work. Even if I got to hire somebody myself to get a second opinion, but a lot of this stuff, you know, I'm gonna figure out myself. Like I say, but I do want to encourage, you know, go do it on your own. I see these guys though, 40, 50 years old, other YouTubers, they working for a company. And I'm like, you know, but a lot of people can't handle this either. Sometimes it is a lot of stress, a lot of stress, you know, handling all this. You got to handle paperwork, like say the marketing. And I'm telling you some of the behind the scenes stuff that I haven't probably even mentioned, you know, on YouTube. But you got to invest. Yes, I'm with my, you know, local chamber of commerce. Sometimes it be like, keep in mind, I'm in the metropolitan area, 6 million people, so really no competition. Everybody got AC, everybody need AC. You're not going out without AC too long, so it's kind of easy. Cause I know some people may be in a market where you only got a few thousand people in your area, so it may be more competition. But here, I mean, it's ways to fit in, and I really just do like a 30-mile radius. Since I've been on my own, I may branch out a little farther, but I really don't need to. It's 40,000 people in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, it's a good life. It's a good life. Like I say, man, I appreciate everybody though, you know, that send me an encouraging word. I mean, I really do appreciate it. And anybody that I helped out, and I can name 10, 20, 30, 40 people that I literally helped get the contract license, either from YouTube or even my friends, even technicians that I met since I got to Texas. A lot of them guys, they'll tell you. Be honest with you, I probably, one day, I thought about it too. I probably bring them on my channel, you know, interview them. Not interview them to say, okay, Walter, help me do this and do this, but I got people that literally wasn't even thinking about getting their contract license until I, you know, put it in their head. I got mine, and I showed them the blueprint. I have how to get established. Bam, I get your contract license, signed up for this company right here. You know, start, you know, getting your bread. Bam, get your logo. I mean, get your van, get your logos. And, you know, so like I said, I appreciate it. I don't entertain negativity, but sometimes, you know, I'll read them comments and be like, okay. I know what you're about. Man, baby, let's put this fan on so we can get out of here. And hopefully this solves the problem. Like I say, and that noise, let me get this. That noise this fan was making, you know what I'm saying, I heard it 100 times. I just like, so sometimes you just kind of know what it is. But I just say, if I put this motor on here and it wasn't doing it anymore, I won't charge the customer for this fan motor. But then I know if it ain't the fan motor, it's probably the fan blade, but I know how bad bearings sound, so either way it go. I don't have this fan blade on my truck, but we'll get him a new fan blade. I tell him, hey, that motor, and it's going out, the bearings are bad on it, but can't be nothing but a couple things, either fan blade or the motor itself. This ain't rocket science. Like I say, and the new technicians, I don't want to be, I'm not no HVAC teacher or nothing like that. I never wanted to, you know, sit in the classroom and teach this. That ain't what I aspire to do. Man, I meant to put that piece of PVC pipe on that first. That ain't what I want to do. But I do want to make it like a video, just break some of this stuff down, show you how easy it is. Not hard at all. Like especially this residential, man, it's too easy. I recommend any technician when you're starting out, try to start in commercial. A lot of people say ain't no money in residential, but it's good money in residential. Especially working for yourself. Even with commercial though, sometimes I think commercial is easier, especially if you're working by yourself. I work for a company doing commercial work. They know them. I don't send no help with me. I handle it by myself. A lot of guys used to cry, oh, I need some help. Man, I knock this out by myself. Especially if I had like a 06E or a D compressor or something. Man, just help me get it set. You can go on about your business. They know that too. You never heard water crying for no help. All right. So that look good. Man, I don't like that long shaft. Like I say, hopefully, I mean, like I say, even if I show money or something like that, because I know the youth like to see that money. And I'm telling you, you get to know this trade, ain't nothing, you can make $10,000-$20,000 in 1 month. It ain't about me bragging or something, but even when I work for a company, man, I say about, I can now do one job in 2 years, and we straight on the bills. Like Dave Ramsey say about 6 months income, I say like two years. My mortgage be straight. That's why it's not stressful. And you can do that. But like I said, I work for it though. And when I was working for a company, when I was doing my little side job, my company didn't know what was going on. Cause they know when Walter was at work, shit, he worked. So we couldn't tell. They probably be like, I work for them 8 hours, put a run some service calls, probably put a compressor in for them, a 06D compressor, something for them, then come and install a whole unit on my own. All right now. Yeah, I'm changing that motor out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we just about got it.
Cool. Anything I can do for you?
Nah. Probably be through in probably another 10-15 minutes.
Okay. And you're thinking it should be good now?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we should be good.
Very cool. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Hey, excuse me. I'm gonna leave you my card also.
Yeah.
And maybe in the spring we'll do wash the coils up and do a good maintenance on it for you.
Sure.
How long? Yeah, cause you come from Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, welcome to Texas.
Thank you.
But right before it get hot, we want to clean them up real good in the spring. Get all the dirt and off the coils, and we'll check all the pressures and stuff for you.
Cool.
All right.
You said you're gonna stop by with your card, right?
Yeah. I'll leave. Yep, I'll leave you a card. Actually, when I see you the invoice, all our information will be on there also.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
Yep. Yeah. See that family there? See, that's what I'm saying. Man, you can go back to see, you see I got my truck and stuff all printed up now. But you go back to my earlier videos when I was doing this part-time, when I had the magnets in my living room, when I was laying the magnet, I explained to you, I say, if you market yourself well and brand yourself well, you know, with the logos, you got your website up. These people coming from out of town, Nebraska, they don't, like John Moore, 1 Hour, AC, they the big companies around here. And like I say, if you market yourself, they don't know the difference from Washington AC and John Moore. They look at them like the same. Okay, you got Washington AC and John Moore. Especially, you know, you got a good website and all. They don't know the difference. So, cause I go to some of these people's houses, you know, they don't know I'm the owner. They just think I'm one of 20 technicians. That's how I carry myself now. If they ask, sometimes people ask my name, they put 2 and 2 together. Or they think, you know, family owned or something like that. But a lot of times I be discreet. I don't be out here with my chest out like I'm the owner. You know? So, like I said, that's a couple hell, they from out of town, I mean. You know, they call my phone, got this dispatch, you go get all your information. Because we call all the big companies around here and we see how they answer their phone. And we like, you know, that's just a tip. Call around. You ain't gonna be call around and you're not gonna be able to call around and a lot of people ain't gonna give you pricing and stuff like that. You know, but I mean, use your head though. You can call around and see how they dispatch, answer their phone. See what kind of question they ask. You know, we implemented all that. But because a lot of people call us and be like, how much to charge to do such and such or change the unit out. You know, we cut you short. Hey, first of all, we're gonna need your name, phone number, address, email address. Let us get all that out the way first. And at the end of the day, we're not gonna get quotes over the phone. I turned down work all the time. And some work I don't do right now, like duct work and stuff like that. I turn the duct work job down so fast. I got another partner here, contractor. He was like, man, why you be turning the duct work down? Cause I don't want to do it. You know, I want to do quality work, and to me that's a headache. All right, let me go run and get some. Gotta get some spades to put on here. Got a new 7.5 cap on there. Zip tie it. One for the road. We'll fire it up and see what it do. Sound a lot better there.